Yes, hello everyone. I want to thank you so much. I welcome you to this video again. And in this video, I'm going to show you something small and brief about the errors in the Microsoft Excel. Because with these Excels, it helps you manipulate things that are based on formula. So it needs to be critical and accurate in the formula so that you have to receive and get the good end results. So in this case, I'm going to take you through the Excel, because in the previous videos you have seen how you have to open your Microsoft Excel and type in your data. So with this, I'm going straight to show you major formula. So in this, perfect, just like it. Come straight, we go, we look at it. So with this, the Microsoft Excel errors, I have seen it. This is how the Microsoft Excel looks, and entire thing is what you call the sheets. The layout, the entire is the sheet now that our work is in. So it's these errors. I've cited the errors, common errors. So we have the hash values, of which it means when the numbers that you're in are too big to be selected in a narrow cell, so it brings you a hash value, type. So when you bring a hash value, it means you have entered a wrong data type. So what is this wrong data type? You're going to know it. So when you say a wrong name, something will bring you hash wrong name. What does it do? It means you have entered a wrong formula. So you have to just master this. So when you say the hash ref means when you have deleted a column which you have previously used to make the tabulations to enter a formula of a certain work. They say you have used the total here, you have used the column for chemistry, and afterwards you delete it, then this means the thing here, yes, this column here is going to bring you the hash ref. Then the other one is also the hash div. The hash div stroke 0. That's what it means you have divided a number by 0. So that is the thing. Then the hash n here is when you have used the lookup function, which does not exist. You say you're using a lookup, the VLOOKUP, to find out, to look for the details about charity, but you ended hard putting the name target missing something, so it begins to be a wrong person or another person which doesn't exist. So to bring you a hash value. So in this, for example, when they say the hash value, yes, when they bring the hash like this, what does it mean? What does it simplify? So you are going to see it from now. And you see, when you have entered, when we are going to find out the total, how do we find the total? We say the total is equal sign the sum. Okay, in other words, let me show you, because I'm going to show you something small. Maybe don't use the sum. Let me say equal sign had. Okay, equal sign had which you had this row up to here. So this is a function. We say you had. So when you have had it, in other words, to make it simple, let us go back. Let us resume. I want to show you in a good way. So when you say had, see the marks on the cell C2 plus, yes, plus the mark in cell F2. So with this, in each thing we have to start with the equal sign, and you have to see. So we have to enter. So when you have entered, it brings for you, in the first place, this is the formula. The formula we have used is here. You're seeing is equal sign had C2 plus F2. So with this, when it brings for you this hash value, this hash number you are seeing, that is what we are trying to mean, that the space is too narrow for a given number to be expressed or to be reflected. So how do you come about this? You need to expand. Yes. So after expanding, you see it has brought for us this as another error. You're learning them one by one. So how do we correct this error? Because it has brought for us a hash name. What does we say the hash name means? It means we have inserted a wrong formula, because with the formula, with the Microsoft formula, it doesn't recognize this formula. Hard is not included, is not there in the formula of Excel. So the one which is there is sum. So the correct formula name is the sum, you put in brackets, the sum of C2. So now we have to see the entire column, the entire row. So C2 to, yes, to we are saying to H2. So we have covered, we are going to see the total of this entire thing. So we have to close. You have not to forget close. After closing, you enter. After entering, it brings for you, of which now when you want to tabulate for the entire thing, you double click. If not, then you have to drag. So after dragging, it brings for you the thing. So in this we have now come to know how the hash value, the hash come, how the hash name come due to random time. So we are now going to see how do we end up by getting the error div 0 when the number is divided by 0. How are we going to say? Now let us take into consideration the row and the column G and H. Let us say equal sign. We are going to divide the thing on the row and the column G, not G, yes, G2 divide by, we say divide by H2. So we are dividing this value by that. So when we have divided, we enter. After entering, you see the marks we have seen. So now you have to double click so that it brings for you the entire thing. So we have seen how this error comes over when you divide a number by 0, because this one is divided by this, but this one is what? Then this term is recognized to be 0. So when it is recognized to be 0, then you have to know it. And you see, so you have to correct this. How do we correct this? For instance, let's say you have written inside here missing or dodged. Yes, we'll say missing, and we apply the same then the same thing is coming. So it means that this table, all these things, doesn't recognize 0, dividing a number by 0, or dividing a number by a letter. So it doesn't recognize. So now when you see then we have replaced it with the number. Let's say 1. And we want to check it out, what we are meaning. So when I divide it by 1, automatically it comes there. So automatically when you press here 4, then automatically you see it has changed. So this is how these errors comes about. So I have just come to let you know about these errors. So what are these errors and how do you come about it and how do you treat them? So for this case, let's say we want to come about to know the error. To know this error, to know the error that is that will end up into bring for us a NA value. The NA. So how does this NA comes? Yes. How does this NA comes about? So we say that this NA can come about when you have used a wrong lookup value, and again the ref, the hash ref, it means you have deleted the column of which you have used. So in this case, how does the ref comes about? It comes about when this figure, let's say we have deleted this. Let us delete this row for biology, and we see what is going to happen. So it does happen, it is changed to this. So when you are going to apply, you see what has happened. Sorry, and you see that when we have deleted, it comes that. But let us go back to our. So this is our value. So automatically you come to know about it. I just want to say thank you. Keep following. This is briefly how you can come about these errors, to know about how these errors you can correct them. How do you know that this error is implying? So it needs you to go through it. Thank you.